Alright, g'day guys, Clayton here. Those of you that don't know me or have just tuned into my channel here on YouTube, I'm a professional hunting guide full-time, bit of fencing on top of that over at the farm where I do the guiding, and I also tan a few skins, and also do a few possums every now and again when the fencing or the guiding is not going that well. But long story short, a few of you were asking how we tan the skins, so I thought I'd give you a bit of a quick demo. There's lots of stuff on YouTube here on how to tan skins. Some of it's good and some of it's not so good, but this is the way I do it. Some of you might disagree with the way I do it, but it seems to come out right. These are some of the skins that we've done, and you know, they've come up nice, real nice and soft and supple. These skins are actually for sale. These are leftovers from the Seeker show. So these black ones mostly, this one here has been sold. But so yeah, first of all, when you get your skin, the most important thing I think is your way you treat your skin when you get it off the animal and how you skin it as well. So if you do all your cuts nice and straight, you know, down the inside of the front legs, straight up the neck and straight down the belly, keeping all those cuts nice and straight. A little tip I can show you for your back legs, you get the big lumpy knuckle on the back legs quite often like this here, and it looks a little bit messy. Some of you probably don't really care, but I've discovered a new way to skin them, which it's probably not a new way to skin them. Some of you might even already know how to do it. But if you cut straight down the back of the leg rather than down on the inside of the leg, you end up with a finish like this, so you don't have that big lumpy bit on your hide. So it's a lot easier to sand and everything as well to finish it off. So if you skin them like that, you'll have a nicer looking skin at the end result. So what I'll do, I'll take you through a few processes of what I do from start to finish basically. So I might have to do it in a couple of little videos, but yeah, so I can show you. So first of all, like I say, once you've skinned it, you want to make sure that the skin is cooled down well and truly. So even if you're in a hurry and there's a creek close by, you can even put it into the creek and give it a wash in there and cool it down. So cooling it down as fast as you can is your main priority when you get the skin off your animal or animals. And then folding it skin to skin. Don't worry too much about doing the tail. I can do the tail for you. That's as good as gold. So once you've got it folded skin to skin, if you're only going to put it in the freezer for a couple of weeks or a month, just folding it skin to skin without any salt on it would be fine, be good as gold. But if you're up in the bush for a few days and you're not going to get to a freezer or anything like that, most important thing, especially for those big tar skins, is make sure you get all the heat out of them first before you fold them up. So even if you're in a hurry on the side of the hill and you want to get out of there because you're in a horrible looking spot where those tar normally hang out, or we end up, whip the skin off it, cool it down as much as you can, fold it up, but as soon as you get back to camp, take it out and let it cool down as fast as you can. Let it cool right down, even leaving it laid out, you know, overnight to let it cool down is the best way. And then put some salt on it. You can put salt on it while it's cooling down as well, and that'll just help stop the bacteria getting in there, which will make your skin slip, and you don't want that because you end up with patches in your nice wee tar skin or whatever skin you've got. So I've just started doing a few skins around here, which I'll show you. So this is my little setup around here. I've got some tar skins in these barrels here, and I've got a few skins here. So this is my pickle solution in there. So I normally leave the skins in there for about a week or so to pickle, and then I take them out of the pickle and I'll give them another scrape down, and then I'll mix up a chrome alum mixture, which looks like this, and I'll soak the skins in there until the chrome goes right through the skins, so it gives them a nice sort of greeny blue look. These ones here are just about ready, but I'll leave them in there for a little while. So the longer you leave them in the chrome, the better. It helps soften your skin and gives it that nice sort of colour as well. So what I've done before, the step before this, is I fleshed this skin. So basically exactly the same process, except there was a lot more flesh on these skins. So basically my fleshing tool, I use a little garden rotary hoe and basically just scrape your skin down like this. So once you've scraped it out and got all the flesh off it, it should come up reasonably nice and white. Doesn't matter if you get if there's still a little bit of that membrane on there, because once you put it into the pickle, this is the second scrape down now, you can scrape that other stuff off. So you can see I've scraped a bit off there where it's a bit whiter. There's a bit of membrane on there, so I got off on the second go. So I'm just letting them drip off now, and then I'll weigh them, and it'll tell me how much chrome I need to tan them basically. Good thing having a couple of black Labradors. They clean up all your scraps pretty fast. Like a couple of bloody pigs really. They keep everything nice and clean, and don't have to spend money on dog food, so it actually works out quite good for in that sort of aspect side of things. But so you just carry on like how I'm doing here, straight down here. You get the membrane on there. Once you get it started, you just follow a line around, so don't just go straight down from there. You want to go right round if you can, clearing your blade every now and again, because the fat will stop your blade from working effectively. Like so. So your next step after you've scraped them for the second time and they've been through the pickle, you weigh them, so it lets you know how much tannin you're going to need to tan these skins. So I've got a fallow buck skin or fallow stag skin in there and a goat skin, and the total weight is coming to about 8 kilos. So I refer to my book, and that'll tell me how much chrome I need. I'm using a chrome tan. There's all sorts of tannins you can use. You can use a veggie tan. There's wattle bark. There's all sorts of tans you can use, but I'm using a chrome tan. It seems to come out nicer and softer, but there's all sorts of different tans you can use there on the market. So if you just went to your local tanning place and asked them for a tanning kit, basically you just follow these same procedures and it should turn out okay. So once I've weighed it, I'll look into my book here. So I've just got the Home Tanner's Handbook, which is a pretty old book. My old man gave it to me to go off, and he's written a few notes down in here, so I can work off that on what mixtures I need. I was lucky enough to have my father teach me how to tan skins, so I was lucky enough. I've already done a couple of skins, and it was a fallow and a goat skin, coincidentally enough, and they weighed 8 kg as well. So these my mixture. I need 64 litres of H2O plus 4 kgs of salt plus 1.4 kgs of chrome. So what I'll do is I'll soak the skins in the salt mixture and water for about half an hour, and then I'll tip the chrome, half that mixture of chrome. So I'll mix up 15 litres of that chrome, and I'll put half that mixture of chrome into the skins in the bin or barrel, whatever you want to call it, and I'll soak them in there for 12 hours and then add the other half. And you always want to stir them, so you want to stir them at least sort of 2 times a day, and leave your skins in there for at least sort of a week, or just cut a slice off on the thickest part and just make sure that the chrome has gone right through the hide. If it hasn't gone right through the hide, leave it in there, otherwise you end up with a crackly skin and it won't come out nice and soft and supple. So I've just mixed up my 4 kgs of salt, and I'll tip that straight into my water. Salt's in, so I'll mix that up and let that dissolve, and once that is dissolved, I'll throw my skin into there.